Hello and welcome back to the TikTok podcast. As usual, I am Sam.
I'm Matthew.
And today our special guest is Ethan Voss.
It's me.
Yep, that's
All
you,
right.
Ethan.
It is you. All right, first question. How's the school year been so far? I know it's almost over, but
I mean, I had tennis at the end of the year, and that was, I guess, fun. We have one person who wanted to stay for that. My grades, I guess, they're not failing or anything. They're not. I guess they are kind of where I want them. I'm not looking forward to chemistry next year because I have Marcon first semester, and I heard that that's pretty bad.
Also, wait, who's teaching your second semester?
I have Schwingle. It's gonna be really easy.
Oh, is Schwingle teaching all semester or all year except for you?
Yeah, but I have German.
So, what hour is Schwingle then?
Schwingle is, I think, sixth hour all year.
Oh man, I don't know what I have. Gosh.
well, hopefully. I mean, the Lumen chemistry is always 6 hour, so you should be okay. But if you had something like an RHS class, like Ethan does German, then you would have to take another hour.
Okay, so I feel like I'm good.
I think you're probably fine for that.
Hopefully, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
So what are you gonna do this summer? Any big trips or anything?
I'm going to Germany in 12 days.
Really?
Yeah.
How long you staying there?
With your family?
Yeah, with host family. I'm staying with the host family. It's for a school thing.
Okay.
How long?
2.5 weeks.
Oh crap.
Not too bad. Which part?
We're going to Upper Germany. It's called Stade.
Stade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, upper right or left? I'm not.
It's like
great
right next to the
geography,
north.
but-
It's like right next to the North Sea, so it's upper left.
Okay.
And then we're gonna stay there for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna go to Hamburg, and we're gonna stay there for a couple days, and we're gonna go to Berlin.
Okay, so does your host family speak any English?
Yeah, a lot of Germans speak English.
Because it's the superior language, right? From England.
No,
Because no English. You notice how no people from England speak German, but a lot of people from Germany speak English. I'm just saying it's a coincidence.
What do you mean from
Not-
England?
I'm just saying that England's the superior country because a lot of
America
people
is a
from Germany
superior
speak-
country. Okay, name one country. Okay, not very many
But we
Americans
started
speak
America,
other.
so I'm just saying, and we won World War II. So, just for those who don't know the feud between me and Ethan, it's not really so much a feud, but it's just he's German and I'm English, and so we constantly make jokes regarding our country's histories. So
Yeah, well, America is better than Germany or England, so
I can't disagree.
yeah, you live here, so
Yeah.
it feels so great. Why
It's-
won't you be living in England?
Yeah, it's easily the best country, but still,
Yeah.
England's pretty dope. Got the
All right, so you're playing tennis, right, Ethan?
I am playing tennis.
Or
We're playing tennis.
yeah.
Whatever the past tense of that is.
So, why do you like I never really got into tennis.
No, it's fun because it's not like a really physical sport that you have to hit people in, like football. I played football for until like 8th grade. I played it for like 8 years. And I don't know. I wasn't like good at it because I didn't have that like I want to beat you up kind of mood.
Aggression.
I just wanted to like win, but I didn't want to like hit anyone. But like with tennis, you can like not hurt anyone and you can still win. I guess unless you gently hit people 5 times.
Yeah, I guess. Well, football, you're not really trying to hurt anyone. You're trying to win, but you have to go through people to win.
Yeah,
But you don't have to hurt anybody because they are trying to hurt you too. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't
you're
have
not
that
trying to
aggression.
hurt.
You're not trying to hurt someone.
Many people get hurt.
You're
in the
just
process.
trying to tackle them.
I'd say football is more
protection.
fun to watch than tennis, like a lot more. But
Yeah.
tennis is probably more fun to play just because you don't get smashed.
Yeah, and there's only 4 players in tennis, right?
Max
Oh
4
no,
players,
there's
yeah.
2.
It's
Do you
doubles
do-
and singles. Doubles is 2 people on each side, and singles is only one
So
person.
do you
on
do
each
doubles most of the time or singles?
side. I'm on JV, so I do whatever the coach says for me to do.
Well, what do you do the most time?
Probably doubles.
Yeah, good old tennis.
Do you like singles or doubles more?
I think I would rather have singles because I can't trust the doubles partner,
That's- yeah.
especially in JV where they're not good yet.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not like bad like what my partners are, but I feel like on JV you can't trust the person to hit it if it goes
Right.
behind you. I love being on the net because I can hit everything because I'm
Yep.
tall and stuff. But if I'm in the back, I don't know if my partner's gonna hit it or if I'm supposed
Right.
to get it or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
really difficult for that.
That-
I would
yeah,
rather
that
just
makes
hit-
sense.
In the mindset of singles tennis, you hit every ball that comes over. You don't have to call out anything. You don't have to call out anything or stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it depends on your skill level, because if you were not so good at it, you'd probably want a doubles partner to make you better. But if you're decent at the sport, then obviously having a partner, you can't guarantee if they're gonna actually make you better or worse. So that makes sense.
And I also forgot that we are recording today, so yeah, this is our first episode.
I kind of forgot that too. Yeah,
this is our first episode that we're gonna have a video for. So right now we're actually using my phone, and we'll probably be using a better camera later on because we don't have an SD card right now. But so
slowly improving, and our set is not in great aesthetic.
Yeah, that's true.
So
we might decorate things up next. Well, we're gonna probably be doing this next year, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So if we carry this over into next year, we'll probably put some stuff up in the room, and hopefully get a lot of podcasts out.
Right. Should be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you want to do after high school, Ethan?
I want to be an elementary school education teacher.
Really?
Actually,
Why?
I've always loved kids, always, and I feel like I know teaching doesn't pay that well at all, actually.
Yes.
But I feel like I've always wanted to teach kids and
you like kids when they're not in school, but like, have you ever seen kids while they're in school?
Yeah,
they're just pains in the butt.
It really
that's
depends
because
on
the teachers don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but
if you discipline the kids well, they should be just fine.
Yeah, but if you have let's say you have a group of kids and you're not at school, you're at like a family reunion. You're like, oh, these kids
That's
are so
not my
nice.
job. I'm off the clock. I can beat them.
What?
I'm off the clock.
Okay,
That's
no.
true.
I'm not getting paid for that.
No, we're saying now you're at school. Now these kids are like, they're made to be there. They don't want to be at school. They're not going to listen to a teacher no matter how good you are. They're a lot worse than you think they are.
It usually also depends on the parents, because if the parents raise some really dumb kid who doesn't really listen to school, they're a lot harder for teachers to control. Because if they're not behaving at home, they're not going to behave at school either. So
yeah, but this is like elementary school education, so you're teaching them how to read and write. That's the start of it.
I think that would be
Middle
like,
school is
for me at least, that would be really frustrating, because you know how to do this your whole life. Just write the letter A, and they won't be able to do it, and it'll just make me angry. Because you're trying to teach them to write the letter A for like a week straight.
I mean, different minds work in different ways. So I don't really like kids in particular, but of course Ethan might, you might like kids and like that teaching method. So that makes sense. I mean, I would never really want to become a teacher in general, but
if I did,
I could understand why you do.
If I did, probably high school or middle school, I'd say.
No, because then they're too cocky. They think they know everything.
Yeah.
I would hate to be a middle school teacher.
Not middle school, high school, I'd say.
Yeah.
Then they just want to leave.
Yeah, good.
They're not gonna do your assignments or.
Yeah, say okay, go ahead, leave. There you go.
You're gonna be a schwingle and be like, I don't care about your grade.
Yeah, you do have less responsibility.
Dude, you're getting paid, man. You're getting paid no matter what the grade is.
Right.
If it's their choice if they want to get a good grade or not.
Which is why it's a bit easier, because if you're in middle school, you have to track down.
And you can also be like, well, you're not supposed to be friends with these students, but it's to the point where they're not complete idiots, and where they're starting to mature, so you can at least have a conversation with a student. Like first graders, you won't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to connect with them anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well,
they'd just be I don't know, talking about cartoons, but high school students, you can talk about sports or something else.
That's true. Which grade would you like to teach most, do you think, in elementary school?
I'll take anything. I think
anything?
Yeah, early elementary school, so maybe first or second grade.
Jeez.
Isn't your mom in elementary school?
Yeah, she's a first grade teacher, and from what I hear, it's not very fun. So I don't know.
Yeah, my mom's a middle school teacher, and she has to teach some of the sixth graders who aren't fantastic. Aggression problems, not wanting to do anything. It's just it's not too fun. But I mean, I guess if you really like it, first or second grade might be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Kids teaching, man.
I think it'd be fun.
It'd be fun for the first week, and then you're like, wait a second, I have to do
my life.
I have to do this for every year for the next how many years I'm doing this as a teacher. I'm in student debt from going to college to learn how to teach, so now I have to do this for the rest of my life. And I would sink in in the first year.
First year.
Yeah, or you could eventually move up to a different grade. If you wanted to, but that'd be weird because then you'd be teaching you could teach the same grade of kids all the way up.
Oh, that'd be really weird. I start in first grade when they start in fourth grade, and then that'd be weird.
Yeah, they get to know you. through their whole entire life. You'd be like a second parent.
Yeah, it would be. But it'd be good and bad because you get to teach like the good students again and like have that connection
but you also
still.
have to deal with the crappy
exactly,
children again.
that's the negative.
Well, maybe they eventually get better because they like get to know you. I don't know.
But wouldn't it be weird to see how like they evolve? Because if you would be able to see them from when they're like children, and then you go all the way up.
It'd be like you're raising.
This kid was so mean in like second grade, and now he's like the class clown. Like, what happened there?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be like you raised them. Like you'd see them grow.
Yeah, it'd be so weird.
Yeah. Also, like homeschoolers. I don't know if I had kids, if I'd homeschool them. I feel like that's just like, why do people homeschool? Because they feel like it's like school's unsafe for the children, or like why do they do it? They feel like they can teach them better than the school can.
That's a huge thing. You know, parents have this ego about them that's like, hey, every teacher, you know, sucks at teaching. I'm way better, and I can. But I mean, that's. I think it's very low, and I think it's more like some parents are sort of paranoid about the way that their kids are being taught, so they just want to make sure that they're.
Yeah, overbearing parents that like want to make sure every single step of their kid's childhood is like perfect.
Yeah.
Which I feel like makes it even worse. So.
The thing about that is, imagine trying to apply for a college and be like, yeah, I was homeschooled, and they're like, so you kind of just.
Yeah, where'd you get your education? Yes. You have like that doesn't make any, how do you get a high school degree? Like you say, like
there's a kid in Ripon that has is homeschooled. The mother has to have like she has to take tests to be a qualified teacher, so she could she has to be like qualified to.
What if she like stuff. You could just give them all A's even though they're like a complete idiot. Maybe that's why they homeschool them. They want their kids to be successful. Yeah. So they give them all A's when they know they're stupid, and then they can get into a good college.
But then when they take the ACT, they're kind of going to fail that.
Well, they're doing it at home. They can use Google, and they won't actually have.
I think they have to take the SAT in school.
Or like go to some sort of center, you know, to do that.
Yeah, because there has to be some kind of test that you have to take, even if you are homeschooled, for like like the ACT and SAT as well.
It's somewhere else. Is that like a different test altogether? Or is it just like SAT and ACT, like Midwest and somewhere else?
I think it's more of like a Midwest thing. I think ACT, I'm not sure if it's specifically in Wisconsin, but I know they take like the SAT in like California and Florida and stuff. So it might be a similar test, but like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be homeschooled because like, if you think about your life, pretty much a lot of it happens at school. Well, from my age it is. But like, if I was never at school, how much would I have been missing out on?
It's insane. You wouldn't have any friends.
That's
but then the plus of it is you get to wake up in the morning in your pajamas, go eat breakfast, go to school, eat lunch in your own bedroom, and play video games for like a half an hour, and then go back to school.
Yeah, and then you end up like an idiot because you got homeschooled. You got bad education.
And speaking of that, you couldn't have any like events like game night tomorrow. Are you going to game night tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to game night. Are you?
Awesome. Yep, I'm going.
We're all going to game night.
Oh yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stay though, because it's my brother's graduation. It's like at 12 on Saturday. So. Because if I'm up,
it ends at 7. So if you go back at home, you get like 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I know, but still. So yeah, what are you going to be bringing, Ethan?
I'm bringing probably my computer and my Xbox. And
what kind of computer you have?
I got an Alienware. That's all I know. I don't know any
I remember asking you about what.
I bought it from my brother. He's like, dude, this is $750. You want it? I'm like, does it run League of Legends? Because at the time, that's all I wanted. And that was last year. I'm like, does it run League of Legends? He's like, yeah, it runs League of Legends. It's a gaming computer. I'm like, I'll buy it.
Okay, well, just like show it to me. I'll tell you what's in it, so you actually know. Because like, if you ever want to sell it, like you have no idea what to put on the ad or like tell people.
If there's a reason I'm gonna sell it, it's probably not gonna be worth anything. Because I'm gonna use it until it dies.
Which is
eventually it's gonna like run like.
It's hard to sell PCs.
Okay, when did you buy it?
Like last year.
And how?
I think it's I think it's a 2014.
I'm assuming it has like a 6 series GeForce in there. Like this has a 9 series because it's recent. It has like a 960. I'm guessing yours is like a 660, which is like 3 generations older. So I don't know. I'm just assuming. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that much of a decrease in performance.
I think as long as it runs the games that I want.
Does it run the games pretty well, though?
Yeah. like I have CS:GO and I run it on top graphics. It's
Really?
fine. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. I think a lot of people get like wrapped up in stats and everything. If it runs the games you want in perfect quality, I think it's
But then
fine.
there's a thing, people get so caught up in the computer that they're making, and then their Wi-Fi sucks when they make it, and they're like, why is it not working? I'm like, your Wi-Fi sucks. It's like, but I spent like $2,000 on the computer.
Exactly.
Your Wi-Fi still isn't good. That's not going to change how good your Wi-Fi is. Right. When you spend on a computer.
Yeah. But yeah. What's that, Google Fiber? Is that what it's called? The new Wi-Fi that's coming out?
I believe so. Yeah.
I heard it's coming to Wisconsin. I'm not positive, but that's what I heard.
I've never heard about that in my life.
I've heard it. I don't exactly know what
it's I feel like it's around the same price as a normal internet provider like Charter. I'm not positive on the pricings, but I think it can go up to like a gigabyte per second download.
Oh, jeez.
And if they like put up a tower near you, or like in Wisconsin somewhere, you can get it, and it's like extremely fast Wi-Fi. And there's like people getting it. You can like download a movie in like 1 minute.
Jeez.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I want it. But also the problem is how fast a website can send it to you. So like if you're downloading something from online and you're like, why isn't this downloading at 60 megabytes? Because that's what I have for my internet. Well, it's because their upload speed is only like 2 megabits per second. So you can only download it at 2 megabits per second. Because that's how fast they're sending it to you.
And there's another thing is how fast can your computer download it? Like Phoenix, he has a really crappy computer. His Wi-Fi is really good, and his disk can only download a certain amount on it.
If you have a hard drive,
yeah.
Or like if you're downloading to like a like a disk drive on the outside, it would be pretty slow. Like I know if transfer is like 3 megabytes, but on here I have a solid state drive on the inside, and I can download or like transfer things at 300 megabytes a second. So. Yeah.
Interesting.
So what are you bringing?
I'm probably just gonna bring my computer, and then like a blanket or something like that.
A blanket. Oh yeah. I want to see if I can hook up a movie on that big screen.
Because I remember last game night we didn't have the key to unlock the controls for the TV.
The 2 times last year I played Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and that was it was like a month after it came out, like when the Blu-ray first came out, and everyone was really excited about that.
That's pretty good.
But this year I don't know what I'm gonna bring, but I have tons of Blu-rays at home, like 300, so I should be able to bring something that's good.
I feel like Carter's gonna not let anyone sleep. He's gonna be like, "Why are you guys sleeping? I set this all up, and it's supposed to be really good."
Yeah, like, that's right, because Carter.
But it's like 2:00 in the morning, Carter. Everyone's tired. The games are boring because we've been here since 4:00.
Yeah. Well, I slept for like an hour last year.
I don't think I slept at all, actually.
Last year, I was watching Star Wars, and I just passed out for like an hour, and then I woke up. And then, I was woken up by the people cleaning, so I was up till like 6 or so. And then I went to bed for a little bit, and I gotta wake up. But now we get the gym too, so.
We have the gym now.
I think we have the whole hallways too, because people are suggesting hide and seek. So if we get all hallways, that'd be cool.
I think Schwing's gonna have the key to the swimming pool too.
That's
what I'm really looking forward to.
Right, swimming.
Because at like 2:00 in the morning, when everyone doesn't want to play video games anymore, we can just go to the swimming pool and screw around in there for like 2 hours.
Is there gonna be a female supervisor?
No, there's not. I don't think there's any females coming. Is there?
I thought there were a couple. I know.
I think they think that it's the permission slip student mom. It was due today at the end of the day.
How many people turned it in? Do you know?
8.
Who?
Carter sent an email with everyone in it.
Oh jeez. Yeah, well, 8. That's actually a really good size.
Yeah, like that's perfect.
I don't know if it's perfect. Maybe a couple more people would have been nice. But
well, okay. How did it work before? That's
a 4v4 game.
Before how did that? Come along. Because I know it was like seniors that were picking.
My brother was actually part of it.
How did that work?
The original game night. It was a Genius Hour project on sleep deprivation.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So they stayed up. They stayed up all day. They did it on a Saturday. They started in the day, and they did a test every 2 hours, of like telling a joke, how much they laughed at it. They had to put down how much caffeine they've had, and they had one person with no caffeine, one person as much caffeine as they wanted, and one person with a controlled amount of caffeine. And they told jokes, they did math problems, and they did puzzles, and every 2 hours they tested how worse it got, and by the end of the night, everyone just passed out.
So why do they call it game night?
Because they play video games the whole night.
Huh. And so they did it at school or at home?
They did it at school.
Yeah.
It was a Genius Hour project.
They were able to do it over the weekend at school?
Yeah, Schwingle was there. Schwingle was totally chill with it.
And then they just started doing it, and then
it was so much fun that they just wanted to do it over and over again.
And it stopped being like a testing your sleep deprivation.
Because it was a GSR project to begin with, and he finished that.
Interesting. I didn't know that. So that's the origin of game night.
So and then it started being like handpicking who they thought would be able to go or what? Because I know
I just think that like whoever like was in it. Kind of like, oh yeah, it was really fun last night, but I don't want my friends to come. So like a couple years ago, they only invited like the close friends.
Yeah.
And then it started becoming the more Schwingel was like, oh, this is kind of a reward system, so let's just put it for people with high grades. Mm-hmm. And then people were like, oh, it's just game night. And then kind of kept joining. And
now it's for people that have everyone. Passing grades. Like if you're not failing class, you can go. And if you, I don't know, there's a couple other things. Like if you didn't have any disciplinary meetings or something like that, you could go. But yeah, I fed all the standards, and so did you. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't know what movie I'm gonna bring though. But yeah, the gym's gonna be open. I'll probably play some basketball in there.
I had fun last time where Brock just stood in front of the wall and was a goalie. We just kicked free kicks the whole time. It was penalty kicks.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty fun.
That was really fun.
How many people went last time? There was at least like 25.
It was like 25 people, and that was like too much.
I think so. It was
because it was like we couldn't control everyone. Someone wanted to play video games over here for the whole night,
right?
And then some wanted to play in the gym the whole time, and we were just like, okay. And then they kept coming and going. I think that the people that sign up can come. If they don't sign up, then they can't come.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I was thinking about bringing my guitar and my amp, but I don't know if I will.
I wouldn't do it.
Also, like, because I
can bring my drum set because it's electric or electronic.
That's true. I don't know where we put that though. And also, like, how do we play music in the gym?
Just plug it into a.
Can you? Well, I know the speakers are overhead the whole gym.
Oh, that's right.
Because I know last year we tried to do that, but if we can't get that to work, I was thinking about bringing my amp. That's why. But
you gotta remember, it's the whole night. I think that would only be for like an hour of fun.
I
feel like everyone's gonna want to play that if you bring it. Then you're gonna
like just bringing my amp would not be that bad, but I have to ask if we're gonna play on the speakers because like if I want to play music, because my amp can do like a MP3, we can have like people play music.
Yeah, I guess. But just bring your amp is probably fine.
I wouldn't mind people playing my guitar. I'd laugh at them because.
Are you Are you coming tomorrow, right after school to the thing? Are you bringing all your gaming stuff?
I think it's best to just.
I bring my gaming laptop today or every single school day. So.
Yeah, mine's like 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
It's like.
Mine's actually like 8 pounds. Like that's like
your laptop is 30.
My laptop's about 30 pounds. Yes.
There's no way you don't know what 30 pounds is. Ethan.
Yes, I do.
Ethan, 30 pounds?
Yes, with my keyboard and mouse in there, it's about 30 pounds.
There's no way. Ethan,
I think the heaviest laptop is that's viable is like 10 pounds. So I wouldn't.
No, there's one. I know there's a new laptop that's like a 20-inch screen, and it has two 1080s in it, and it has like 64 gigabytes RAM. But yeah, that weighs like 20 pounds, so I don't even know. I doubt yours weighs 30 pounds. That's all I gotta say.
So. Unless you put a brick on it.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay, 10 pounds. There you go.
It's too much to carry around in school every day.
Yeah. Mine's not that bad. I actually really like the laptop I have. So.
It's this one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's right here. I kept on playing on my bag over there because I thought it was in there.
The audience could actually see it now. Yeah. It's pretty sleek, so I think it's good.
It looks like a computer you bring to school, but it has a lot of power on the inside, so that's good.
It's not too big.
Yeah.
To the point where
it's like a 15.3-inch screen, which I think is not that bad. But my old laptop had like a 17.3. I don't know. It was a really weird laptop. Like it had a 17.3-inch screen, and it had 120 refresh rate, and it also had I don't know. It seemed like it was too high tech for a laptop, but yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, laptops are getting pretty.
They're pretty much turning into desktops now.
Yeah. Two 1080s in a laptop, like I was saying. I don't know. I think they only made like 1,000 of them, or maybe even less. And you have to pre-order them, and they give them to specific people.
They're like $10,000, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Which
crazy.
I mean, at that point, it's so thick and huge that you might as well just buy it.
It comes with one of those giant shell cases,
Yeah.
I don't explain. Like the ones you bring to an airport that are on wheels. It comes with one of those to carry it around. Like it's a laptop. That's gonna go on your lap. Or
you could buy with $2,500 to $3,000 the same equipment and a desktop.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'd be
So I think you're paying for just to show off that you got
the
it.
luxury, you know.
Because you wouldn't be able to build that on your own.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about building a PC. I don't know if I will or not. Maybe it'll cost about like $4,000 to get everything I wanted.
Right.
That's too much.
I think it's too much at that point. But I mean, if you're serious about it and it lasts a long time and it like
if you make it an investment,
increases.
like my brother, he did a lot of video editing and he made a really, really nice computer, like $2,500 computer. He's like, this is an investment because I'm making money off of this computer. Because I'm editing off the computer and making money off of that. That's fine.
How was he getting, like, what was he editing for?
He worked at Life Fest, EAA. He did Districts 3 years.
Oh, yeah, I saw
He edited all that.
How much does he get paid for something like that?
It's like $700 and it's full inclusive. He gets pretty much to go to Districts for free and he goes to EAA. He goes in back of planes. He meets like famous actors and stuff. It's really cool.
Is he still doing that right now?
No, I think he wants to be a teacher now. Actually,
you both want
he wants to be a teacher. Yeah.
For what?
I think he's gonna be a high school teacher like Schwingle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was talking to Tyler Jennings, and he said the same thing, that he wants to be a teacher for Lumen after he graduates, if it's still around.
So how old is your or like how many years of college does he have left?
He hasn't even started yet.
Oh, really?
So what's he been doing?
When did he graduate?
He graduated in 2015.
Okay, so this is his second year
outside.
Off.
He started in Oshkosh. He hated it. They were teaching him like basics of camera work, like how to focus. He's like, I know how to do this. I've made like thousands of movies in my life. So he quit like last semester of college.
See, I was thinking about going to Oshkosh now, so.
And then he went to Madison Institute of Arts, and he got sick. And it's like a 4 weeks. It's like 2 months school, and he missed like 2 weeks of it. So he got unenrolled in that because you only can miss so much.
Right.
And then mom's like, okay, you're in a lot of debt right now. Let's just work. So he found a job at a country club, and that pays really well. And he's been working there and making money for college. I think this fall or maybe this spring, sometime
next semester.
Next semester he's gonna join. Madison somewhere.
Yeah, see, I don't really know what I'm gonna do because I wanted to do something with film.
It's really hard
directing.
It's really hard to find a film job.
Yeah, I know, especially it's a really competitive like job. I feel like because like even if you get to the big leagues, just think about all the competition there.
Yeah.
And if you make one bad movie, then you're just done. You put like millions of dollars into it, and then you don't make it back. Like, how does that even work? Like, you have a budget of like 110 million. And you only make like 10 million at the box office. What happens with all that money?
Your investors lose money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, investors. You lose. Like all the people that worked on it, like the cameramen, the editors, the people who like wrote the dialogue.
They would probably get less money too, you know, because I mean it depends on how much the movie makes. I think is like how much all the editors make and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they lose any money or work for free, but like they definitely, you know, they get a minimum, but they definitely get paid more if the movie makes more. So
I wonder how that actually works. Like if the movie does really bad, do the people get paid less, or if the movie does really good,
because when they say we have a 110 million budget, and then they spend 110 million dollars on paying all the people, paying the actors, and then paying like for the sets. And the cameras, they have to buy all the cameras, buy all the sets. What happens when they don't make that money back? Like, how?
They just don't.
Well, it's like, what happens? Because people make bad movies all the time. How can one person make 2 bad movies in a row? Because they have to be in debt somehow because they just lost $90 million on a movie.
Just put the word Transformers in front of it, you're fine.
If you have the director doesn't pay for everything.
I know, but like...
I think it's the studio actually.
I think the
company, you know, Universal, DreamWorks, Disney.
Oh, that's true because they would have to go in and pitch the movie.
Right.
They say, "Will you let me make this movie?" And they say yes, and then they give you money. They will
give you the money for that.
So they're making money on the other movies, so it doesn't really matter if they bomb on one movie.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's what it is. So it's the company. Then they're probably not going to hire you again because you just made them lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they go to like other studios and say, "Hey, I might have messed up for Warner Brothers, but can you hire me to make this movie?" And maybe they might let them. But
yeah, that's an interesting thing. I mean, very few. It's kind of like acting in a way that like everyone wants to do it, but only a select few make it.
Yeah, some are like the big actors. That like even if it's a horrible movie, it doesn't matter. Like they still get paid tons of money.
Yeah,
like The
Adam
Rock,
Sandler.
Adam Sandler, The Rock, Nicolas Cage. Like they just walk into the studio like, yeah, we'll give you $1 million to go in a movie. I'm like, okay, and then they act for like 1 month and that's it, and they get like $1 million.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the movie
so overpaid.
Yeah.
I know it's really hard work to act. You have to memorize it. You have to actually be good at acting. But $1 million, do you know how hard that is to make like actual working job?
Though, would you go watch a really bad comedy movie that didn't have Adam Sandler and just some random guy or Adam Sandler? They're selling their name because they've made such a reputation for themselves that the companies have to pay them to like use them to get more money, because more people are going to go see a movie if it has Adam Sandler than just some random actor, because Adam Sandler just made like a name for himself, you know.
Yeah.
He's made bad movies too. Everyone's made bad movies.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what we're saying, that they pay him no matter what. And Adam Sandler recently has not made a good movie in years.
No. Yeah.
Many years. I think like the last good movie he made was what's that one with the kid he gets?
I like is that Adam Sandler that did Blended?
I don't know. I've never seen that. I don't watch his movies anymore because I feel like they're really bad.
They're just like Pixel or whatever that one was.
Pixels.
I mean, it's just,
I didn't even watch it. I'm like,
whoever thought that
this is gonna be a bad movie, and I just didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I'm not spending $5 on that movie.
No.
I saw the trailer and I didn't watch it because
I knew it was gonna be so bad. I mean, yeah, some of the old ones like Happy Gilmore. Have you seen that?
I did see that. That's a good movie.
It's so good. But like, yeah, some of the recents are just not. But still,
Daddy's Home. That's the movie we were thinking.
Oh, is that what it is?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that was Will Ferrell.
No.
What do you mean? Daddy's Home is not
the one with the step dad and like the really cool regular.
Oh, you're thinking of a different one.
I think
I'm saying like it's probably from like 90s.
Okay.
Or maybe early 2000s. I don't know. It's like where he gets this kid off the street and then he like starts raising him. But yeah.
I don't remember that. But I don't know.
Anyways, we've had an interesting conversation here. Thank you, Ethan, for coming on.
It's gone off the roads.
Yeah, talking about Adam Sandler for the ending. Yep. But hopefully we can get this video to line up good, and maybe if it works well, we'll do it for the other podcasts as well.
You guys gonna do a podcast and game night? Maybe
we may actually. We were thinking about that. So yeah, we might do something like that. We might do I mean, the main concern is the sound, because if we did one, it'd have to be in.
Or we could just come down here because this is gonna be open.
The auditorium, you could have like a big thing.
Cool. We could do one like 3 a.m. and just see how.
Oh my god! See how the jokes that we made in that video would be so bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, thanks for listening. We'll see when the next podcast shows up. Maybe we'll have a game night one. All right.
Bye.
Bye.